Welcome to Learner's Planet, my dear children. Children, today is session 1 about animals and their young ones. So children, in this session, you will learn about egg-laying animals and some animals that give birth to babies. So children, let's start with this session. Children, you must be knowing that living things have the ability to produce more of their own kind. Right? As you can see here, human beings produce babies, which afterwards become adults. And after becoming adults, they also become parents and they also produce babies, and this goes on. So, like human beings, there are other living things or other living organisms or animals which have the ability to produce more of their own kind, and this process is called reproduction. Right? Have you got it? Okay, so what we can say that reproduction is the process by which new living beings resembling the parents are produced, as you can see in the picture, right? This is a picture of such a bird which are same as their parents, right? So we can say that reproduction is the process by which new small living organisms or living beings resembling their parents are produced. The best example is you, that is human being. Human beings resemble their parents. The babies which are produced resemble their parents. And this process is called as reproduction. Okay children? So, based on this, there are two groups of animals. So, based on the reproduction, there are two groups of animals. The first group is the animals that directly give birth to young ones, also called as babies. And the second group of animals are the animals that lay eggs from which a baby hatches. Right? So children, have you got it? Are you clear with this? There are two groups of animals. Always remember. First, the animals that directly give birth to young ones, also called as babies. And second one are they do not directly give birth. They lay eggs and that a baby hatches from the eggs. Okay? So now we will study about each group in detail. So children, in first group, animals, the baby develops inside the mother's body. The group of animals that gives directly birth to young ones. We are talking about that group. So in the first group animals which we studied, the baby develops inside the mother's body. Right? And we can see the examples. Yes. The animals that directly give birth to young ones and that directly develops the baby inside the mother's body is cow. Let's see some more examples. Lion, then human being, then rabbit. Okay children? And in the second group animals, that is the animals that lay eggs and the baby hatches from that egg. right? In such group of animals, the baby develops inside the egg, not inside the mother's body. Okay? Always remember that in such group of animals, the baby develops inside the egg, but not inside the mother's body. So you can see in the picture, right? Some animals are laying eggs and the baby hatches or develops inside the egg. For example, the animals that lay eggs are hen, then tortoise, then frog, then snake, then crocodile. So we saw many examples of both the groups, that is the animals that directly give birth to young ones and the animals that lay eggs. Now let's study each of them in detail. So first we will study about egg laying animals. Children, there are several animals that reproduce by laying eggs. As you can see in the picture, this is a picture of eggs. So there are several animals that reproduce by laying eggs. And these eggs are kept in a warm place. As you can see, right? You can see in the picture, the eggs are kept in the nest, right? Or they are also kept in some warm place, or the parent animal sits on them to keep the eggs warm. So always remember that either the eggs are kept in a warm place like nest, or the parent animal only sits on them to keep the eggs warm. Why the animal sits on them to keep the eggs warm? Yes, because after warming of eggs only, the baby will hatch out of the egg. So it is very necessary to keep the eggs in the warm place. And if there is no warm place available, then the parent bird or animal itself sits on them to keep the eggs warm. So children, once the eggs mature, the young ones hatch out of them. Like you can see here, a baby, that is a chick, hatched out of the egg of a hen. So children, we can say that an egg has a thin protective shell, also called as eggshell. So children, always remember that an egg has a thin protective shell which protects the egg, right? And it also protects the baby inside the egg, and this protective shell is called the eggshell. As you can see here, these are eggshells, and the baby hatches out of the egg after some time. So children, what is actually present in the eggshell? Yes, within the eggshell, it is a white jelly-like substance present called the albumin, which is rich in proteins. So children, there is a protective shell called the eggshell, that is outside. It is the covering of the egg. But what is present within the eggshell? Yes, within the eggshell is a white jelly-like substance called the albumin, which is rich in proteins. And the yellow inner part of the egg is the yolk, So you can see in the diagram, you can see in the picture, right? This is the yellow inner part of the egg, and so it is called as egg yolk. And egg yolk is rich in fats, vitamins and minerals. And you can see in the picture that this outer covering, protective covering, is called the egg shell, and this is providing protection to the whole egg. So children, always remember that the white part of the egg, that is within the egg shell, is rich in proteins, and the yellow inner part of the egg is the yolk, which is rich in fats, vitamins and minerals. So, are you clear with this? This yellow part is egg yolk, the white part, the white jelly-like substance within the eggshell is albumin, and the outer protective shell, a thin protective shell, is called eggshell. So children, the yolk which is present inside the egg contains food for the growing baby or the embryo. That is why after getting warmth from the parent or from the place where the eggs are kept, the baby hatches out of it, right? So always remember that the egg yolk which is present inside the egg within the eggshell contains food for the embryo or the growing baby. So it is very important for the embryo to have yolk. And then the embryo develops into a chick, right? So we can see in the picture, this is an example of the young ones hatching out of the egg of a hen. So these are beautiful and sweet chicks which have hatched out of the egg, from the egg of a hen. So is it clear to you? So let's revise. Yes, there are some animals that reproduce by laying eggs, and they are kept in a warm place. And once the eggs are matured, the young ones hatch out. Also remember that an egg has a thin protective shell, also called as the eggshell, and within this eggshell the white jelly-like substance called the albumin is present, which is rich in proteins, and the yellow inner part of the egg is the yolk, which is rich in fats, vitamins and minerals. And this yolk contains food for the growing baby or the embryo. And finally, the embryo develops into a sweet chick, right? So now we will move on to the next topic, that is birds. Children, all birds reproduce by laying eggs, right? And most of the birds build nests on trees to lay their eggs and to raise their young ones. So as you can see in the picture, that here is a bird who has built nest on the tree, and birds lay their eggs to raise their young ones, right? So children, what is present within the egg? Yes, as we saw before, within the egg, the embryo goes through various stages of development, right? That means before hatching out, the embryo is present inside the egg, right? and within the egg the embryo goes through various stages of development, and after that only they hatch out. So let's see the stages of development through which the embryo goes on. Yes, the baby bird then grows into an adult. So first is the egg, right? After that the mother hen warms the egg. Then baby chick hatches out, and finally the chick grows up into an adult, right? So you can take example of a hen or a duck, right? So you can see here that the baby bird grows into an adult. So children, always remember that the habit of sitting on the eggs by some animals to keep them warm is called incubation. Okay? So always remember this term, that the habit of sitting on their eggs by some animals to keep them warm is called incubation. So children, are you all clear with this? So let's move ahead. Children, besides birds, some animals also lay eggs, right? So we can say that there are some animals that also lay eggs like all birds do, right? For example, which are those animals that lay eggs just like birds? Yes, frog, then cockroach, then crocodile, then snake, then sharks, turtle, lizard, grasshopper, bees, butterflies, mosquito. Okay children, so we saw some of the examples of such animals that lay eggs just like birds, right? So children, always remember that all the stages of development from an embryo to a mature adult makes up the life cycle of an animal, right? So children, I hope you enjoyed this session about animals and their young ones. And now we will continue this session or this lesson in the next session, right? Till then, keep learning, keep enjoying. Thank you children.